What's going on, guys? So a lot of y'all have been asking me about my tires and if they throw rocks and stuff. I'm guessing you that are asking maybe you've never had mud tires or something, because pretty much any of your mud tires are going to sling rocks. Anything that's got pretty good sized lugs or gap between the lugs, they're going to sling rocks, and that's just part of having a mud tire. If you don't want that, then get a street tire. But we're going to walk around the truck. I just drove in down the driveway. Here's the truck. So just drove in from work, and I have a feeling that we can probably spot a couple rocks. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and we'll see. And I actually filmed a clip leaving gears the other day, because most of our driveway is like fine gravel. There is some big stuff, as you'll see, but really the big stuff is what gets picked up in the lugs, and Gear's whole driveway is that big stuff. So I did a little video leaving his house, and you know, hearing some of the rocks go flying off and nailing the truck. Sounds horrible, but I'll add that in after this. But let's flip the camera around and check it out. All right, so right off the bat, I see some on this front tire right here. So there's one, there's two, there's three. And it's crazy, you know, that sucker's in there. So, you know, if it's that hard for me to pull it out, you know it's not going to come out until this thing's running, you know, 60 miles an hour probably, and it's going to come off and sound absolutely horrible. There's a little baby one in the little piece right there. Let's see if any other tires. Man, I need to wash this truck. It's horrible. Nothing in that one. Let's go over here. See, don't see anything. So it looks like maybe just that front left one picked up some stuff. Nope, there's a big one. There it is. And I had some people asking, you know, is it just throwing it up under the fender wells, or is it actually, you know, hitting the body? I won't be able to find like the rock chips. It does already have plenty of rock chips, because I mean, that's just part of it. But you know, if you have offsets, because like this one, it's about right in the middle. So but it, you know, obviously if you have offset wheels, your tires stick out, so it's gonna sling them down the side of the truck. And even if you don't, I mean, look at, you can see the body curves in, it goes, you know, under. So even if your wheels don't stick out, if your truck is leveled pretty good, or especially lifted, as you can see how much the truck curves in, how much is actually exposed underneath here. So I would say anything stuck in the lug from this tread over has the potential of flying out and hitting your lower portion of your truck, or your mirror, or heck, it can hit anywhere. Those things go flying, and like that other one that was stuck in there really hard. I mean, they might not come out for miles. Like, I've been driving 60 miles an hour for a couple miles, and all of a sudden it just slings one, and it sounds like it just ripped the door off. So it is a horrible thing, and I hate to hear it on this brand new truck, but it is just part of having mud tires. And yes, I know people get super triggered that I have mud tires on this truck, because I have 22s and, you know, low profile mud tires, but you just cannot beat the look of a mud tire. 99% of people that put mud tires on their trucks are not going mud riding, and if they are, it's nothing serious. So yeah, it's just looks. Mud tires look so much better, and on the occasions I do take this thing off-road, they will help. But yeah, I know Jacob, when he got his truck ceramic coated and everything, he said he used to stop at the end of his driveway and pick the rocks out, which, you know, is definitely a good thing if you want to try to save your paint. You know, typically, like on the Taco, the whole man, it was lifted for like 100,000 miles, so it was just beat up. These things that Chevrolet put on here, these are really good. I do like these a lot, because that is where a lot of things are probably going to sling. You know, obviously are down here. Like, here's a nice little chunk right there. Nice one there. And people do say that Chevy paint kind of sucks as far as how durable it is. But, you know, the way I'm looking at it, okay, this portion gets beat up, you know, whatever. It's probably going to be from here down that's going to get beat up. This and up should be in the clear, should. So you know, a couple years it starts looking bad or something, you can go back in here. I'm sure a paint shop can go from like this thing down and just give a nice fresh paint right there and not have to paint the whole truck. So yeah, it's nothing I'm real worried about. I would love this truck to stay flawless, and obviously I don't want any door dings or dents or anything like that, but rock chips are just part of it. So if you're really worried about rock chips, I mean, just don't get a mud tire. Mud grapplers, trail grapplers, Toyo MTs, trail grapplers, I don't care what they are. Anything with this aggressive of a lug is gonna get rocks stuck in it, and it's gonna sling them. So yeah, that's pretty much as basic as it gets, guys. So hopefully this did answer your questions, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Like we had 3. Might sling another when we go faster, but yeah, so you can imagine if you drove that every single day, even if you only picked up 1 rock a day, you can imagine how much you could beat your truck up with the gravel. So yeah, they definitely pick up rocks, and they're going to, any of your mud tires are going to.